Winter's arrived early, catching many by surprise as the first real taste of the season sweeps across the country. The air feels sharper, the days suddenly shorter, and the familiar sights of autumn are quickly being replaced by a blanket of white. For many, this early arrival means digging out winter coats and boots sooner than expected, and bracing for what could be a long, challenging season ahead. A powerful storm system is sweeping across the U.S., its swirling clouds visible from space as it barrels eastward. Meteorologists have been tracking this system for days, watching as it gathers strength and moisture, setting the stage for a dramatic weather event. In cities and towns from the Midwest to the Northeast, residents are witnessing the first real snowfall of the season. For some, it's a magical moment. Children running outside to catch snowflakes, neighbors pausing to admire the transformation. For others, it's a reminder of the challenges winter can bring. Millions are now under winter weather alerts, as cold Arctic air plunges southward, colliding with moisture-laden air from the Gulf. This volatile mix is creating a recipe for widespread snow, sleet, and even dangerous ice, prompting warnings from coast to coast. This isn't just a pretty dusting. Forecasters are calling for heavy, wet snow in many areas. The weight of this snow can snap tree branches, block roads, and make even simple tasks like shoveling the driveway a real challenge. It's the kind of snow that can bring a city to a standstill. Schools and businesses may close, and commutes will be tough as roads become slick and visibility drops. Emergency crews are already preparing for a surge in accidents and stranded vehicles, urging everyone to stay off the roads if possible. Power outages are possible as snow weighs down trees and lines, leaving some neighborhoods in the dark and cold. Utility crews are on high alert, ready to respond to downed lines and restore service as quickly as possible. With a weak La Niña developing in the Pacific, forecasters warn that this early storm could be just the beginning. La Niña often brings colder, stormier winters to much of the U.S., and this first blast may be a sign of what's to come in the months ahead. The storm's reach is impressive, stretching from the northern plains all the way down to the southern states. Snow is falling in places that rarely see it this early, and communities across the map are bracing for impact. Now's the time to check your supplies. Make sure you have food, water, flashlights, and warm clothing on hand. Look out for neighbors, especially the elderly or those who may need extra help, and stay connected with your community. Keep an eye on local forecasts. Conditions can change fast, and staying informed is your best defense. Tune in to trusted sources, sign up for alerts, and be ready to adjust your plans as the situation evolves. Respect the power of this early winter blast, and take steps to keep your family safe. Prepare your home, dress in layers, and avoid unnecessary travel until the storm passes. As we track this powerful system, let's dive into where the storm is hitting hardest and what you can expect in the days ahead. Alaska's interior braces for up to 9 inches of snow, serious even for seasoned locals. In the Northeast, the bigger threat is a deep freeze, with frost warnings endangering crops and pipes. Homeowners should protect pipes now to avoid costly repairs. Colorado's high country welcomes early snow, but drivers face slick, dangerous roads and treacherous mountain passes. Across the country, this storm is a coast-to-coast event, impacting millions. Each region faces unique challenges, but the message is the same. Winter's here, and it demands respect. Pay attention to local advisories and delay travel if you can. Being prepared is the best way to stay safe. This storm's reach is truly remarkable. Winter weather alerts now stretch deep into Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana, places where snow and ice are usually rare visitors. For many residents, seeing their neighborhoods blanketed in white is both beautiful and unsettling, a reminder of how unpredictable winter can be. Even a small amount of snow or ice can cause major disruptions in these southern states. Roads quickly become slick and hazardous, and drivers who aren't used to winter conditions must navigate with extra caution. Schools and businesses may close, and daily routines are thrown off by the sudden arrival of winter weather. Meanwhile, in the Midwest, the storm brings a familiar, but still challenging scene. Icy roads and plunging temperatures disrupt commutes, making travel dangerous and slow. Residents brace for higher heating bills, as furnaces work overtime to keep homes warm, and many prepare for the possibility of being snowed in. The Appalachian region faces its own set of challenges. Heavy, wet snow is piling up on trees and power lines, increasing the risk of outages as branches snap under the weight. Rural roads can become impassable, isolating some communities until conditions improve. Utility crews are on high alert, working around the clock to respond to downed lines and restore power. Still, it's wise for everyone to prepare for outages, charge your devices, gather flashlights, and have extra blankets ready just in case. From the southern plains to the mid-Atlantic, people are digging out heavy coats, hats, and gloves, some for the first time this season. Residents are scraping ice from windshields and bracing for messy, slushy days ahead, as winter weather brings both inconvenience and a sense of community as neighbors help each other out. Don't assume your area will be spared. Weather can change quickly. Check your local forecast often, and stay informed about changing conditions. Being prepared can make all the difference when winter storms hit unexpectedly. Winter can arrive with force, transforming familiar streets overnight. Make sure you have supplies on hand, and be ready to shovel, salt walkways, and help neighbors if needed. As we move forward, let's talk about how this powerful storm is making travel tricky, and what you can do to stay safe on the roads. Snow and ice are already causing major travel disruptions nationwide, making it difficult for people to get where they need to go. Roads that are usually busy are now nearly impassable, and even the most experienced drivers are struggling to keep control of their vehicles. Plows are working around the clock, but the snow just keeps coming, piling up faster than it can be cleared. State patrols urge everyone, stay home if you can. The roads are slick, accidents are up, and closures are common. Emergency crews are stretched thin, responding to crashes and stranded vehicles. Even a short trip can quickly turn dangerous, so authorities are asking people to avoid unnecessary travel and give plows and first responders space to work. If you must travel, expect long delays whether you're driving or flying. Airports are packed with frustrated travelers as flights are delayed or canceled, and runways need constant clearing. On the roads, traffic jams stretch for miles as cars inch along, and public transportation is often delayed or suspended altogether. Black ice is a hidden danger, especially on bridges and shaded roads. It's nearly invisible, making it easy to lose control without warning. Slow down, increase your following distance, and avoid sudden moves like hard braking or sharp turns. Even if the road looks clear, it could be coated in a thin, dangerous layer of ice. Prepare your car before you head out. Pack blankets, food, water, a flashlight, and keep your phone charged. Add extra warm clothing, a small shovel, and sand or kitty litter for traction if you get stuck. These simple steps can make a huge difference if you're stranded for hours in the cold. A full tank of gas and a well-stocked emergency kit can make all the difference if you get stranded. Gas stations may close or run out of fuel during storms, so fill up before you leave. Keep your emergency kit within easy reach, not buried in the trunk. Don't rush. Patience is key in winter weather. Allow extra time for every trip, and remember that getting there safely is more important than getting there quickly. If you find yourself stuck in traffic or waiting for help, stay calm and conserve your energy. Always check conditions before you go. Use weather apps and local news to stay updated on the latest warnings and road closures. If your trip isn't essential, consider postponing it until conditions improve. It's better to wait than to risk your safety. Simple preparations can save lives. Make sure everyone in your household knows what to do in an emergency, and keep supplies handy at home as well as in your car. Dress in layers and wear sturdy boots if you must go outside. Now, let's look at what to do if the power goes out, because winter storms can bring more than just travel trouble. Heavy wet snow can snap branches and power lines, leaving homes in the dark for hours or days. Prepare an emergency kit with flashlights, batteries, a radio, non-perishable food, and bottled water. Avoid candles. Use battery-powered lights for safety. To stay warm, gather in one room, close doors, and use layers of clothing and blankets. Never use a gas stove or grill for heat. Carbon monoxide is deadly. Prevent frozen pipes by letting faucets drip and opening cabinet doors to circulate warm air. Insulate pipes in unheated areas to avoid costly damage. A little prevention goes a long way during a winter storm. Next, let's cover the health risks that come with cold and snow. Freezing temperatures bring real health dangers. Hypothermia and frostbite can set in quickly. Dress in layers, cover your head and hands, and wear waterproof boots to stay warm and dry. Shoveling heavy snow is strenuous. Heart attacks are a real risk, especially for those with health issues. If you must shovel, take it slow, lift with your legs, and take frequent breaks. Push snow instead of lifting when possible. Check on elderly neighbors and those with medical conditions. They're especially vulnerable. Make sure everyone has food, water, and heat. A quick call or visit can make a big difference. Community support is vital during severe weather. Now, let's talk about driving safely in snowy conditions. When snow falls, slow down. Your car can't stop or turn as quickly on slick roads. Increase your following distance to at least 8 seconds. Give other drivers plenty of space and expect mistakes. Before winter, check your battery, brakes, wipers, and especially your tires. Consider winter tires for better grip. If you skid, steer gently in the direction you want to go and avoid slamming the brakes. Practice handling skids in a safe, empty lot if you can. Defensive, patient driving saves lives in winter. Don't rush. Arriving late is better than not arriving at all. Prepare your vehicle now before the next storm hits. After the storm, safe snow shoveling is just as important. Shoveling snow is tough on your heart and back. Warm up with light stretching first. Use an ergonomic shovel and push snow instead of lifting when possible. If you must lift, bend your knees, keep the shovel close, and never twist your body. Pace yourself. Shovel in short bursts, and take breaks to warm up. Don't try to clear everything at once. Remove deep snow in layers. Listen to your body. Stop if you feel tired, short of breath, or have chest pain. Your health is more important than a clear driveway. Ask for help or hire someone if you have health concerns. Take it slow and stay safe during cleanup. Let's wrap up with a final reminder. As this major winter storm continues, the key is to stay alert and prepared. Make sure your home, car, and family are ready for whatever winter brings. Stay tuned to local news and weather alerts. Conditions change fast. Check on vulnerable neighbors and offer help where you can. Respect the power of winter storms. They can be beautiful, but dangerous. Take simple precautions. Stay off roads if possible, dress warmly, and be careful when clearing snow. Your safety comes first. By working together and staying informed, we'll get through this first blast of winter. Stay warm, stay safe, and be ready for what's next. That's the latest on the weather.